Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 2 and the Ark Society mission set on the Isle of SGAIL. And today we will be taking care of the greatest show, challenge, discovery or feat for conducting the effigy ceremony as planned. So for this one we will be bringing with us our ever trusty lockpick and our silenced pistol. I don't actually think we end up using the lockpick, but it's always good to have it with us just in case. So, right from the start, off the bat, what we're going to do is the same thing we would do in any other of these videos, and that is make our way up along the path to the main entrance, past the main entrance and up the drain pipe to the gatehouse, where we can then take care of the surveillance system. This is a large map with a number of cameras dotted around, many of which will be in our way. So we're going to plug ourselves up by the gatehouse door, open the door, select our silenced pistol and wait for the guard between us and the surveillance system to move away, giving us a clear shot. So as he moves off, we're just going to line up our shot, take good careful aim, take out the surveillance system, put away our gun and re-descend the drain pipe back down to the main entrance, and from here we're going to make our way over to the chapel area where we will pick up ourselves a guard's outfit and we can go move on to take out Sophia Washington. So once we're at the chapel area, we're going to grab the wrench off of the desk around here, make our way into the crypt. We're going to grab the assault rifle off of the sarcophagus and we're going to place that on the floor just on our way back out. We're going to hug this little broken wall here, and when the patrolling guard comes back he will spot that gun and he will go to take it away, and we can then subdue him from around the corner and acquire ourselves a nice new blue uniform. So as the guard's approaching the wall, hit the subdue button, reach round, pull him round, render him unconscious, hide his body in the crate provided, and put on our nice new blue suit. So with that acquired, we can now make our way into the castle, and we need to make our way up to the second floor. Now the easiest way to do that in this outfit is up the outside, although we can get to the first floor while we're in this outfit. So we're just going to retrace our steps. So we're making our way around the outside of the castle towards the funeral area, but as you can see, the two Ark guards who patrol this area are coming past, and one of them is an enforcer. So we're just going to hide behind this bar here until they make their way past. So once they've gone past, we can continue on towards the funeral, enter into the castle and up to the first floor. We're going to run all the way along the corridor, right through to the very end and out the open window, along to our right, up the drain pipe to the very next floor, which is the second floor, along the ledge to our left, and we're now in a storage room. So we're going to exit that storage room, render the Ark member by the laptop outside unconscious. We're going to take her body and dump her in the crate provided, and we're now going to use instinct to work out where Mr. Sinclair is, and luckily for me he was right on the other side of that curtain. So we are going to turn off the laptop, which will get his attention, and he will come to investigate, and when he does we can render him unconscious and we can collect everything he drops. So once he's turned on the laptop, we can render him unconscious, grab the blueprints he drops, hide his body in the crate provided. We're going to take his outfit, and we're now going to approach the Constant and engage him in conversation. But you may have noticed the Constant is about 2 floors below us, so we're going to make our way to the stairs, and we're just going to wait at the top of the stairs here for the Constant to arrive, where we can engage him in conversation, show him the blueprints and meet him in the Citadel.
Nice evening.
I suppose
No,
we can't be seen together.
always am.
Right, so we're going to make our way over to the Citadel Tower. This is a dialogue heavy section, doing it this way, so we will be cutting out as much of the dialogue as possible.
May I see those blueprints again, please?
So we're just going to show the Constant the blueprints. He's going to call Sophia and they're going to have a little meeting, and we're just going to sit in this chair while we wait for Sophia to arrive. Again,
In fact,
we will cut
forget
out
all I
all of
said.
the dialogue
This
section of this.
won't be going away.
So once Sophia has scolded us and started to make her way upstairs, we're going to get out of our chair, across the room, out the open window and along the ledge to our right, past the other window, around the corner and up the drain pipe to the next floor. And then along the ledge to our right once more and in through the bathroom window, and through the other window we can see the Constant and Sophia having their little meeting. Again, we will skip this.
We're done here, boss.
So once Sophia has said her piece and dismissed the Constant, he will make his way back into the building, and when he does we can vault through the window and we can push Sophia off of the castle.
One target down. Nice work, 47. Next up, Zoe Washington.
So with Sophia Washington out of our way, we can retrace our steps back down via the outside ledges and drain pipes, and we're going to make our way all the way down this drain pipe here, down to the ground floor, and we're going to make our way back to the chapel area, because we now need to change our disguise once again, or should I say twice again. So once we make it down to the chapel area, we're going to make our way along to the machinery room underneath the effigy. And what we're going to do here is use our wrench to distract a guard in the machine room. So we're going to select our wrench, open the door, throw our wrench against the wall, plug ourselves up by the door, and the wrench throw will attract the attention of the guard. He's going to come over to investigate, and when he does we can subdue him around the corner, render him unconscious. There you go, night night mate. We're going to drag his body away from the door just a little. We're going to take his outfit and everything he drops, paying particular attention to the key that he drops. That's what we want most of all, which is just here on the floor somewhere. So once we have his key, we're going to make our way into the machine room and out through the window on our right, and up the drain pipe also on our right, up to the effigy. And we're going to make our way back into the chapel via the first floor door here, which is the key for this door is the one we've just collected. So into the chapel area, through the door on our right, and in here we will find ourselves a warehouse worker, a guard and the master of ceremonies. So we're going to select our wrench and we need to wait for this conversation to play out. The warehouse worker will finish the conversation by saying break a leg, and then he will turn and have his back to us. That means all three of them will have their back to us, and we can then knock all three of them out with our wrench very, very quickly.
Did I let her talk me into this?
Should I tell Miss Washington that you won't be going on stage? Everyone's waiting for you.
God, no. No, she frightens me. Just give me a moment to control my nerves.
All right, Mr. Henniger. Break a leg.
So the warehouse worker now has his back to us. We're going to wait for the MC to look over his shoulder in this direction before we move forward, knock out the guard, knock out the master of ceremonies, and knock out the warehouse worker. And then we're going to proceed to hide all of their bodies and anything that they may drop, because Zoe Washington will be coming through this room very shortly when we summon her. So make sure you get the guard's gun off of the floor. We're going to tuck the guard and the warehouse worker up in one bin or crate. We're going to collect the master of ceremonies keys. We're going to hide him in another crate, and we are going to take his outfit. So basically what we're going to do here is the now you don't challenge, but without sabotaging the Phoenix effigy. So once we have the Master of Ceremonies outfit, we can make our way to the Phoenix effigy itself, down the stairs to the money pit, where we will find a flaming torch, and we are going to set the money on fire.
A handsome pledge, and yet a drop in the ocean.
So that will summon Zoe Washington to the effigy area, and we can start the ceremony.
Zoe Washington, the Ark Society recognizes you as our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian.
Patrons of the Ark Society, you are part of a select, chosen few. Our founder, Janus, showed us how to survive. But survival is not enough. We must live and we must soar. The Ark Society must not only commit itself to survival, but to progress, be it our next home in the stars or the next step in human evolution. This is the eternal purpose of the elite. Not just to lead, but to lead from the front. When the time comes and all comes tumbling down, when mankind retreats once more into caves of superstition, we will keep the fire alight. We will be the torchbearers, the trailblazers and pioneers. Do not feel guilty for your privilege. Be proud. Be fearless. For the future is ours to shape.
Look at you, Finnegar. All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing.
So Zoe's going to enter into the effigy and give us the signal to ignite it, which
As
we
the
will
world
gladly
burns,
oblige.
We rise from its ashes, not just to survive, but to live.
So because we haven't sabotaged the effigy, Zoe is able to escape out the back, just like that, and she's going to make her way back into the chapel area, and we will get the greatest show, discovery or feat. And what we are going to do is make our way into the chapel area and get ahead of her, and we're just going to wait in this room right here. So Zoe will enter shortly, along with her Ark bodyguard, and all we've got to do is get behind the bodyguard while Zoe is finishing her phone call, and we can line up our 2 hits with 1. So Zoe's now in the room, her bodyguard is following closely behind. We're going to wait for him to finish moving, and we're just going to knock out the bodyguard with our flaming torch, knock out Zoe, break Zoe's neck.
Both targets down. Impressive work, 47. And now, to confront the Constant.
And just for good measure, we are going to hide both of their bodies in crates. There are about 3 or 4 crates in this room, so we won't be running short of spaces to hide people. So with that taken care of, we're just going to collect ourselves the Ark Guard outfit, because it's one of the best outfits to have, a good all-rounder, and we are going to make good our escape. And we're going to head for the nearest exit, which will be the harbour exit. So there you go, that will be the greatest show, discovery or feat. Just got to make our way back through the entrance hall here and back down to our awaiting boat. So like I said, that is the greatest show challenge taken care of. It's a nice easy one really. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.